live or make a video, and I think I'm just kind of do both. I might end up making a video either today or no later than tomorrow. And what I wanted to talk about was something that I've been struggling with a lot lately, and I'm not really sure if I should be struggling or if it's just me getting in my own way or if it's just me in general, and this is something that I don't know if a lot of y'all can relate, but for the ones that can, maybe I'm missing something, right? When you're in a situation or a spot that you know you're truly not meant to be in, but you don't really have a choice financially and you have to stay, do you risk everything in the hopes that you can make something work? Or do you stay where you are until you're in financially better? How much can you endure, right? And this is the battle, the question I've had to be going back and forth with myself on a lot more than I care to admit. Because lately, I've been trying to decide. Obviously, everybody has to work, right? Obviously, everybody has to make money. Everybody has to do things in life. And lately, it's been wearing on me a lot that I'm not able to spend as much time with my family. I'm not able to do all the things that I wanted to do with them. Especially with my daughter, she's getting older. Especially with my mom, as she's getting a lot older. And for me, it's unacceptable. I feel like it shouldn't have to be a choice. And I have a dream. And that dream is to be able to grow my accounts, be able to make it big on YouTube, be able to make videos and spread positive and just make a difference in this world. So as my daughter gets older, she can be proud of me as her father, right? And I know that a lot of people understand that, but I grew up being extremely proud of my mom. My mom was the only parent that raised me. I only had my mom. I didn't have anyone else. I never had any other family or anybody else that ever stayed around. It's not that they're not around. I mean, I've had family. They just never chose to be around, and I've had a lot of people that I thought were my family or my closest friends that chose to leave. And I get it. Times get hard. Nobody wants to stick around, and that's on them, right? I'm not going to fault them for it. I don't hate them. I don't disregard them negatively. Everybody has a reason for what they do, right? Now, that being said, I don't want to be a last minute thought. I don't want to be somebody that grows up with all these regrets for my daughter, for my mom, not being able to be there for them, not being able to spend that time, especially not now. And it's been a battle I've been fighting with myself a lot lately, right? I'm struggling to make it, I'm not just talking on YouTube, I'm talking about in general. I've been struggling really badly. Times got a lot harder, I'm not spending on things that before I used to always be like, you know what, I'll get food here, I'll get this and that, at the end of the day, that's fine. I can admit that. It's humbling at my age, but at the end of the day, okay. I go through struggle working. I'm grateful I have a job. I'm grateful for a lot of things. But at the same time, too, if you're having to be there more hours than not, and you're still struggling to make it by, a lot of you may understand this, right? It feels like you're always doing something, you barely have enough, and some days you don't have enough, right? I do a bunch of different things to try to be able to make enough money, try to be able to make it by. And lately it's been wearing on me. While I've been losing sleep, and you've probably seen some of my videos, I look a little more tired, right? And I can own up to that, okay? And as much as I hate to admit it, it does wear on me, right? I know God has a plan. I don't lose my faith, but it doesn't make it any easier when you're struggling to the point where, okay, I can do just the minimum. I can't get my daughter the things that she wants in the store yet. I can't do all those things yet, but I know there's going to come a day where she points to something, I know I can get it for her. There's going to come a day where I don't have to check my bank account every 2 seconds, right? And the harsh reality is, until we get there, every day that I'm building, I have to go as hard as I can. I have to push myself 10 times harder, because if I don't, there is nobody at all that will take care of my family the way that I need to. There is nobody that is coming to save my family the way that I have to, right? And that's just the reality, okay? And I own up to that. I understand that. So at the end of the day, for me, the biggest thing is I want to be able to be more present, right? So I'm going to start doubling down on my videos. I'm going to start making more interactive videos. But I would love some feedback from all of you of what you want to see more of, right? I do a lot of positive content, and it's something that I enjoy doing because I enjoy truly just being a positive, happy person. That's my life perspective on everything. No matter what I'm struggling with, not just financially, not just emotionally, I can cram it all down if I know my family is good. And right now, I obviously can't see it in the future, but I do see, and I have a vision. And that vision is to be able to make a difference in this world. That vision is to be able to reach as many people as I can in the hopes that I can start doing more good deeds. Not just leaving notes on people's cars, not just wishing them a great day, but truly impacting their lives, right? Maybe being able to donate different foods to homeless shelters. Maybe being able to just help people along the street. Sometimes I pull over in my own car, and if I see somebody with either a flat or pull over on the side of the road, I just help them. Is it dangerous? Probably. right? But at the end of the day, the person that I am, I'm not going to change who I am just because I'm worried about something. That's not obviously the best way to live, but at the end of the day, I would rather do everything I can in my power, try to make a difference in somebody's life, right? Even if it's just a minute of helping them, right? Even if it's just a minute of opening the door for somebody. Everybody's situation is different, and I know what I can and cannot do. And I do not ever want to be that person that goes, oh, well, I could have done that. Because then that would bring so much shame to my family, to my mom, for how I was raised. It's not a shameful thing to do. But at the end of the day, the way that I was brought up, who I am at the core of my being, it's never acceptable to just settle for, oh, well, I could have done that, but I didn't. And I never want to be like that. I would so much rather be the person that says, you know what? Hey, I may have learned the lesson the hard way, but I learned the lesson, right? And that's just me. I want to make a difference in this world. I truly get so excited and happy whenever I see people watch my videos. To me, I would have never thought I would get more than like 2 views. And now, I have many views. Hello, my friends. It's great to see all y'all. I'm okay. I am just kind of venting, letting some inner thoughts out, and wanting to really share what my dreams are, what my vision is. And right now, I have been sick for a little while, and not really sure why, but I'm just trying to get past it. My main goal, though, is I really just want to say I'm grateful to each and every one of you. Hello, my friends, everybody joining. Thank you for showing up. I was just sharing what I wanted to do for my dream, and I'll just keep it real brief. The main thing that I really want to do is just be able to help as many people as I can. Be able to make just as many videos as I can, and just being able to make a difference for however long that I'm here. And I know as I'm able to do more interactive videos, I'm able to go more places and do more things. That's the goal, to be able to hopefully make a bigger difference in people's lives. It feels like I might have like a chest cold, or like some kind of like build up of mucus. I've been coughing at like weird times, but that's okay. I never want to let it stop me. But the main thing is, my friends, I just wanted to say I'm grateful to each and every one of you. And I'm truly happy to be able to have this opportunity, right? To me, I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. I would have never thought, if you would have told me a year ago, that my videos, me trying to make a difference in the world, would reach more than 10 people. And it's not that I don't have faith in the world, it's just I never thought that I would get this big. And it makes me so happy and so proud. Like, every day when I have even like 1 or 2 viewers on my live, like, you guys don't know how important you are to me. You don't know how much it means to me. How much I appreciate each and every one of you. The ones who interact, the ones who comment, the ones who are just there. Like, I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. And I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to make it work. I want to grow my business, obviously. I want to grow my clothing brand. I want to be able to grow my accounts. It's a day-by-day process. But I'm grateful, right? And to be able to see all you means a lot. So thank you to everybody who shows up. I'm sorry that you also may be struggling with sickness too, my friend. It's almost there, though. I'm almost past it. And at the end of the day, when the day comes that I come out on top, and I'm where I want to be at in life, and I can take care of my family, I can step away from everything that pulls me in the path that I'm not meant to be, that's the day I'll be truly happy. So, my friends, I just want to let you all know, thank you to each and every one of you who show up, to those who interact with my videos. And to those in the future who will watch this, I just want to let you know, I'm always going to be a positive person. I've been through a lot. I've seen things that I hope none of y'all have to see or deal with. And if you do, I'm sorry you had to go through that, my friend. You deserve better. So, that being said, I'm going to end it right here and say thank you to each and every one of you. I know it was a lot to let off in the beginning. I'll upload it. And I was letting it out because at the end of the day, those are all thoughts that go through my head. But I do not let that affect me on a day-to-day basis. And it's not easy. I'll be lying to you if I said it was. It's a really hard thing to do. But I'm grateful that I'm able to do it. I'm grateful I'm able to overcome. And I know it's only up from here, my friends. So, to everybody watching, I hope you have a great night. Hope you had an even better day. And I hope y'all are safe. Thank you for waking up today, my friends.